You look so sexy. I'm marrying that guy today.
Look at that! It's not are we dancing tonight, is how long are you dancing for?
She's always been strong-willed and proud of the young woman she has become.
Liked him when you first met him. Just a nice, quiet guy.
Surround me with flowers.
Every night, you and I on a roll. Switch it up where I'm going.
I'm not gonna cry. Not yet. No, not yet. No.
We have been friends for honestly as long as I can remember. I remember her telling me she had met a guy online on Hinge and she's going on a date with him. And we were excited to see how that would turn out. She knew he was a good guy right away, but I wanted to verify that for myself. He wasn't just a good guy, he was a great guy. Haley, I absolutely adore you. I love you. I'm so thankful for you and your friendship, and I can't wait to see what kind of life that you and Tanner are going to lead.
Oh, your tie. Yeah. Oh. What? Yeah. I think he's gonna say wow, first of all. And then let's see if he cries. I don't know, he's not a big crier, so let's see if he cries. Because I'm gonna cry.
I mean, I know she's absolutely going to be stunning. It's just keeping it together for myself, but I also want to show her exactly how I'm feeling.
Don't mess with my hair too much. Oh my gosh. Your hair looks really good. Oh, great. Good, I'm glad you think so. Oh, look at it. It's like here.
Right. Haley, you have continued to bring joy and improvement to my life day after day since we met. I'm so lucky to have met you the way we did, and you were able to create a bond with a complete stranger. Your loving and caring personality drive the journeys we've had together, emotional and physical. I wouldn't want to experience them with anyone but you. My vows to you are to never quit growing as an individual and as a couple. My second vow is to love you every day like we just met, and always be ready for every adventure. Forever I'm yours, Haley Renee Ellingsworth, Slugbug, and Prius Sponge.
Woo! Good job. That was good. Tanner, I'm not sure if you know how long I've waited for this day. This very moment is what I dreamed of. I would look out the car window during a long drive as an angsty teenager and dream about what you would be like. But everything about you is even sweeter than I could have imagined. My soul was destined to find you. Shout out to Hinge for speeding up the process. Every struggle in my life, every painful experience and heartache, it was just preparing me to find you, to love you with all that I have. I promise to always look out for you, to always have your best interests at heart. I will take care of you when you need me to. I will hold you up when you can't stand anymore. I will make life as sweet for you as I possibly can. Growing old with you has become my new dream. And when death takes my hand, I will hold you with the other and promise to find you in every lifetime. I will always find you, and I will always be meant for you. I used to roll my eyes when people would say that hearts were meant to be together. But I'm positive your name was carved into my heart since the first time that I loved you. You're the one I can't wait to tell good news to. You're the one I can't wait to come home to after a hard day. Thank you for being that person for me. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for choosing me, because I promise to choose you every day for the rest of my life. What now?
I don't know. I think we gotta walk down the aisle or something.
Sweet laugh, big heart. You smile that could light up the dark. When I met you, something changed in me. I'm better with you than I'll ever be. 'Cause when you walk into a room, life gets a little sweeter. When I look at you, I see a little clearer. Through the years and never change, we'll put up a fight. 'Cause you're my love, my everything. You are my life.
Knowledge. Knowledge is what brings us together today. That blessed arrangement, that dream within a dream, and love, true love, will follow you forever. So treasure your love. So marriage is a cool concept, for reals. It really is. It's kind of like, hey, I like you. Do you want to hang out until one of us dies? Okay. You know, it's really just an endless sleepover with your favorite person who decides that they can tolerate your weirdness for forever. The best definition of love that I have found is this. Love is choosing to do the highest good for the other person. Love is not about you individually. It's about you together choosing the best for each other. That's true love. But the choice to love someone unconditionally creates those good feelings over and over and over again. There is an ancient Celtic tradition of binding a couple in marriage by hand fasting, literally tying their hands together with cords as a symbol that they are bound together, not just for a lifetime, but for eternity. The binding is not formed by this knot, but by your vows. You hold in your hands and hearts the making of this union. These are the hands of your best friend. These are the hands that will work alongside yours. As together you build your future and realize your dreams, these are the hands that will hold you when fear or grief fills your mind. These are the hands that will wipe tears from your eyes. These are the hands that will help hold your family as one. These are the hands that will give you strength when you need it. And lastly, these are the hands that, even when aged, will be reaching for yours today, tomorrow, and for forever. Do you, Tanner Joe, take Haley Renee to be your lawfully wedded wife? Do you promise to love her, honor her, be there for her in times of need, in times of joy, and in times of pain? And do you promise to be faithful to her as long as you both shall live?
I do.
And do you, Haley Renee, take Tanner Joe to be your lawfully wedded husband? Do you promise to love him, honor him, be there for him in times of need, in times of joy, and in times of pain? And do you promise to be faithful to him as long as you both shall live?
I do.
May this knot remain tied for as long as your love shall last. In the joining of hands and the fashioning of a knot, so are your lives now bound to one another. Wedding rings have been a long-standing tradition for our marriage. The ring itself represents unending unity, infinity, and eternal unbroken love. Ancient Egyptians considered the circle to be a symbol of eternity. Since a circle has neither a beginning nor an end, it symbolizes eternal love and a never-ending bond of marriage.
I give you this ring as a sign of my faithful devotion. I will always love you, cherish you, and honor the vows.
Even though nobody heard them because we did them in private.
Even though nobody heard them because we did them in private.
I give you this ring as a sign of my faithful devotion. I'll always love you, cherish you, and honor the vows I gave you.
Even though nobody heard
Even
them.
though nobody heard them because we did them in private. Got it.
There you go. I now pronounce you husband and wife. Paper, rock, scissors to see who gets to kiss who. Oh. Oh. Oh, 2 out of 3. Oh, tied. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my very great pleasure to formally introduce to you for the very first time Mr. and Mrs. Tanner and Haley Ellingsworth.
It was a dream. Took a deep breath and I enjoyed the whole walk. It was amazing. Just surrounded with flowers.
Guard each other's heart. Never take each other for granted. And be true to yourself. And know I love you so much.
Throughout the years, we've seen each other grow and change. I would argue that we've seen the best of one another and also the worst. We've been through a lot. So Tanner has been there for me countless times, whether he realizes it or not. There were so many occasions growing up where I just didn't feel like I would be included. Tanner was always there to knock on the door. I would go to hell and back for you, man, whether you realize it or not. Although I've only known you a fraction of the time that I've known Tanner, I can see that you're willing to crawl through the same hell for him. You know, that's why we love you. We appreciate you. I've seen you stand up for Tanner. I've seen you make him laugh. And seeing how you want to be there for him makes me love you so much. I consider myself lucky to be Tanner's best friend, and I consider myself lucky to be here to see you guys' wedding. So thank you. I love you both with all my heart.
I have a lot of fond memories from childhood, and many of them, include Haley and her family. Now, that's not to say our friendship hasn't had its challenges. It has. There have been periods where we grew apart because we were growing separately, or where we needed some space of our own. In the end, though, every single time, without fail, we seem to find ourselves back where we belong as friends. I have had the privilege to see the type of woman that Haley has become and been shaped into. She's strong, confident, expressive, and beautiful. I saw the joy of first relationships, heartbreak, and a period of time where she questioned if good guys truly existed. Then along came Tanner. One date turned into another, and another, and another, and soon she was talking more and more about him, and that was all she could talk about. And after meeting him, I was able to say he wasn't just good, he was great. I pray that you will continue to grow together and fall in love a little bit more each day. Here's to your wedding day and to a lifetime to come.
Tanner,
is awesome. So he's not really a sports guy, which is not the awesome part, of course, right? But a couple years ago, he invited himself to watch the first Seahawk season football game with Amy and I. At the end, we're coming down the stairs from the bonus room, and he says, well, I have the two of you together. I wanted to ask you a question. Here's my napkin. You know, I'd like to ask Haley to marry me. And that was so telling of what a guy he is. I don't mind you losing your name, Nixon, because Ellingsworth is a pretty cool name. You know, but you're an awesome, awesome guy. And I love you. And hon, we've been through a lot, and I appreciate the awesome things you do. Just, I love you so much. And thank you both for loving each other. So I hope that your life is as awesome and amazing as your mom's and mine. I want to raise a toast, Tanner and Haley Ellingsworth. We love you both.
I didn't know what my heart was in for till you stepped into the room. And I didn't show, but I wanted to know everything I could about you. See, I was told the dreams were made to be believed in, so I put every single dream in you. But you set the bar so high above the sky, and you nailed it to the floor. 'Cause for some odd reason I'm done believing in this one thing I adore. What is loving anymore? What is loving anymore? But you set the bar so high above the sky, and you nailed it to the floor.
I just had a fan hit me up from Kuwait. Told him this would happen and we not a minute late. Seen him down bad, now they tryna hate. Same ones try to hit me for the raise. Got a mail, now they